This one is from Black Diamond, Love Letter on Mpumalanga's Rise FM. It's an absolute jam.
It is time for our Super Boss Masterclass, which happens every single week at this time. And today we are talking to an entrepreneur, director of Botenko Business Enterprise. His name is Teddy Ngwena. Welcome to the Rise FM Drive, sir.
Hello, sir. How are you?
We are all well, sir. Lockdown, everybody's at home, but business must continue one way or another. We want to learn from you, hence we call this the Quick Super Boss Masterclass. You starting your business and getting in and really being able to create work for others and creating posterity for yourself. And how did you get in there? And what was it that made you say, I am jumping now? Because most of us are not born into businesses.
Yeah, well, sure. I don't know how much time do I have here.
You have 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Wow. No, basically, back in 2006, I made a decision because I like working with electricity. I made a decision that I want to have a career that will turn into a business. And then I went on, I worked for Sasol for about 7 years, and then I went into business, joining Mavuta Contractors, and then 5 years later, I started Botenko Business Enterprise. The decision that made me to want to go into business, first is because I love what I'm doing. Secondly, it's because I want to be a solution, helping the government with employment, employing the young people and everybody else that needs employment. Yeah, I read a book by Robert Kiyosaki and Donald Trump, that is, why do we want you to be rich? So one of the reasons that they give us there is say, we want to be rich because we need to help the government to employ people. Yeah, so the long and the short of it is that.
When you were jumping, what were some of the struggles you faced in terms of personal relationships, whether a girlfriend or wife or family, and you are living this permanent job that is almost guaranteed, and you are saying you are pursuing business endeavors?
Yeah, it was not a very easy jump, though it was exciting. Back in 2013 September, when I made a decision to leave Sasol, it was very tough. I was married by then. I got married in 2011. So when I was about to leave there, my wife was not so comfortable about it. Just that she trusts me a lot. But it's very tough. But thanks to our pastor, Apostle Cheri Makakola, he assisted us to make this decision. So now this is a small formula that we used. Number one, we checked whether the business that we are going into will be able to sustain our current lifestyle with a bit of a knock on the salary. Because we're used to a certain amount of money coming into the family. So we checked whether the business will be able to sustain that. That checked out. And then we checked the sustainability of the business itself. Is it something that is solving problems? Do the community need it? Does the whole world need this kind of a business? Or is it something that we just go into it and then it's going to end at some point? So we found that this is a very sustainable business. It can go on for years and years without us having to go back and fall back and all that. So it was very, very tough, but those are the things that we were checking. We checked our responsibilities, what must we do, what do we need to do, what can we be able to leave? Because I told my wife that as we are moving over into business, at least for the first 6 months, we must understand that business first goes in deep into your pocket. So I have a small graph that I have, y-axis and the x-axis. Y-axis will be the income. On the positive side is the positive income. On the negative side is the negative income. Of which is going to be a loss. And then on the x-axis, it's time. So over time from zero, you first go to the negative y-axis. That means business goes deep into your pocket, then it comes back to zero, and then it shoots up. And that's what I call 6, 36, 60, and 120. So for the first 6 months, that's where you lose most of the money. I remember when my wife started to to work. The first 12 months that she was working, all of her salary was going to the business. So we're losing a whole lot of money. But then that's part of the first, so it's the first 6 months, and then that's where you lose most of the money. Sometimes it goes to 12 months, like in our case. And then the 36 is the 36 months. So if your business survives the first 6 months, it's likely to fail in the next 30 months. That's going to add up to 3 years. Why? Because that's where now you start going back. So you have clients now. The first 6 months you didn't have clients. You don't know anyone. Nobody knows you. They don't care about you. But now the 3 years, the 36 months, that's where people will start to recognize you. So you are breaking even. So you make money, but all the money goes back to salaries, goes back to rental, goes back to everything that keeps the business afloat. But then you have the 60 months, that's the 5 years. If you survive the first 3 years, you might not go through the 5 years. Now what's happening between month number 36 and month number 60 is that now you have clients. In this case, you have more clients than you can handle. That's another pain that you get in business. You get more clients. Yes. Then you don't have capacity. Then then you start to show your true colors. Then you want to.
So Hamba Mount Devon to lie.
So these are the things that tend to kill your business. Or if you have a good character, a proper character, it's gonna go through the 5 years. Now, then you have the 120 months, that's the 10 years. So between month number 60 and month number 120, everything seems to be stable and growing. So this is where you can either lose focus on the business, so you're starting to get bored, or so you can actually master the whole thing. Then beyond that, it shouldn't close down unless you decide to sell it. So these are the things that have to get you.
I have to tell you, my brother, with all the Super Boss Masterclass conversations we've had, this one is totally a masterclass. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, Benny.
He has left us with nuggets that we can take away. His name is Ngwena, Director of Botenko Business Enterprise. We wish you all the best for business, my brother. And this will be business for generations.
Thank you.